The minute my shadow entered my relationships, integrated, and now is present in my super consciousness, now it gets projected in my reality. So the function that people will always used to with me, and this is from my preconditioning, to suppress my shadows. See, this is all conditioned shit, to be hypersensitive of it. So you have to emotionally manage everything when you walk into a room. You have to be hyper attuned to people, places, and things. I've been like that all my life. And I've always been one to speak when it was wrong. And I was taught very early on to suppress that part of me. And another thing about it, I didn't like the way that darkness felt when it rolls up my damn spine. The rage. I didn't like that when I got mad when things happen, because I'm so empathetic. When I see people going through stuff, it makes me want to hurt the person who did them wrong. So I would always feel that rage, that heat rise up my spine, and I hated that feeling, because it wasn't that I was scared, but it just didn't feel good, because I only saw I want to hurt somebody. Okay, just put it like that. I want to hurt him. So now that I'm integrating my shadow and it's now present in my relationships, the people who needed me to keep my shadow suppressed, because they were coming in shadow form. See, a shadow and a shadow ain't gonna make it. That's why they want you out of your shadow. That's why all manipulators, abusers, toxic people, they have to keep you from integrating and awakening your shadow. See, everybody look at shadow as something as being bad. Shadow's not a bad thing. Shadows look like you don't have any boundaries, or they're not firm. And I know that was one of my problems. Mine were, I would go back on my word. And when I started saying no, and I don't like that, and you disrespect, I started bringing that up on every corner. Now the problems come, because the function they need for you is to always stay out of your shadow. They need you to stay out the shadow. They don't want you to have balance. See, now I balance both. I can pick and choose where I want to put my heart, who I want to extend compassion and empathy to, even if they got a sob story.